Hey everyone, I'm Amanda from Create with Little One, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up in the UK, and I'm based in Northern Ireland. Today I'm going to take you through just a really quick video, which is just a top tip. So it is. It's all about setting up our cling stamps. So this is a top tip that I discovered on Facebook, which I followed the link into YouTube, watched the video, loved it, thought it was a fantastic idea, tried it out, and it's been foolproof so far. So I thought I would share it with you. Unfortunately, once I watched the video, I didn't really pay any attention to whose video it was, and then when I went back looking for the link that I clicked on Facebook, I couldn't find that either. It's lost in the world of Stampin' Up on Facebook, so I do apologise to whoever's video it was. That I can't give you credit for it, but I hope they don't mind me sharing this with you, because it's really changed how I set up all my cling stamps. So hopefully you'll see that it's actually foolproof, idiot proof, and hopefully will work for everybody. So what I'm going to do it with is one of my new arrivals from the brand new annual catalogue, and it's the Tasteful Touches stamp set, and I think this is just beautiful. Initially when I saw it in the catalogue, I wasn't 100% sure, but I've seen so many samples on Pinterest and Facebook and everything using this that I had to have it. So it's one of the first things I've actually ordered from the new catalogue. So this stamp set, just to make you aware, does come with a die set in a bundle. So this is the Tasteful Labels dies, and these are all labels, which of course all the sentiments that are in this fit in perfectly. So they do work brilliantly together. If you get them together, you do get, it's a bundle, so you get 10% discount. So of course everybody loves a little bit of discount, so why not? But if you wanted the stamps, obviously the sentiments would fit into a lot of punches and a lot of dies, or would be just as nice on just a bit of rectangular or square card. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, so there is lovely script in it, so you know that's fancy enough. So you don't necessarily have to have the dies, but it's always nice to have something that coordinates and know that it's all going to fit together. So I'm going to show you how to put these together. But before I do, I just want to show you some inspiration. So this is the catalogue. This is the full In Good Taste suite. So this gives you a little insight into the stamps, how they've been used, how the sentiment fits within the die perfectly. But it also gives you a little sneak peek at the papers as well. So these are all textiles. So these are stamps, wood effects, or not stamps, tiles and wood effect. And from what I understand, Stampin' Up went and took pictures of real tiles, real wood, and then converted those into the paper, so they're so realistic. You know, these ones here, that looks like a marble tile that you would have on your backsplash. It's beautiful. And of course all the subtle tones is very in at the moment. So just to let you see, just a little bit bigger, this is the stamp set that we're going to set up. So really beautiful and very generic, and even sometimes you get really lovely images, and if there's sentiments in with the images, they're a bit okay but not brilliant. Sometimes you have to pick a set that is just words to get something as a sentiment that you really love. But I can see me using these an awful lot, so I think it's a really versatile set. So that's what it is on the catalogue, which is page 122. Okay. So let's show you what you need. This is so simple. So I've already started setting up my stamps, and then I thought before I do any more, it would be a good idea to create the video. So I'll do an image and a sentiment with you just to show you how they go together. So when you get your cling sets, so we do two sets. We do photopolymer, which are the clear sets, clear stamps, and then these cling are our red rubber stamps. So these already have the foam built into them here, just underneath the red rubber. So what we'll do is we will pick one of our pictures. So all you do when they first arrive, they just have the little perforations. Just give them a tug and pull it out. So that's your stamp. And so the way I used to set these up was you would find where your stamp is on your sticker sheet. Don't try and say that too fast. And you can see all of them have a wee split. So what I used to do is peel off these and take the stamp, take the backing off this, and take the stamp and line it up that way. I was relatively successful with it. Only maybe out of a lot of the stamp sets I have, there's maybe only 2 or 3 stamps that weren't aligned properly. But since I've tried this new technique, I haven't missed one. They've all been perfect. So they have. What I will also say is, don't feel like you have to put the stickers on. I know lots of people do not put their stickers on their stamps. They will still stick to your acrylic blocks without the stickers on them. But I am a visual person. I need to be able to see what I'm stamping on the other side. If that was just completely blank foam that you were seeing on your block, so you put it on like that, if I didn't have that sticker on there, I would find it really, really hard to visualize what I'm creating. So I do need the stickers, but I know lots of people that don't use them and still stamp beautifully. So they do. But if you choose to have the stickers, I think this is probably the easiest way to do it. So let's set up this little one here. So this is where we go different. So what we do, instead of taking this backing sheet off, we're actually going to take the whole sticker off the sheet. So pull it all off, backing and sticker. And what we're going to do is put this sticker onto an acrylic block. So you need a block that's big enough to take the whole sticker, so everything's flat. So give it a good press. The side that is on the block is the side that will attach to the block when you're using your stamp. So you can give it a firm rub, and then where you have the wee split in the backing paper, just then take it off once you've attached it to your block. So we take the backing off the foam, okay, and what we do is we lay it down. This is quite easy because we've a nice thin bit, so we know which way around we're going. And what we do is we line it up as if we were just going to line up a stamp when we're stamping. And what I find sometimes, it's good to just get one piece anchored. So I normally would be standing right over the top of this, but obviously I don't want to stick my head in the camera. So let's see how I get on without being directly over it. So just take your time, line up all your edges, give it a firm press, and then that is you. So most of the time this sticker is sticky. It needs to cling to your stamp or to your block. So don't ever panic if you get almost like an airlock and it won't lift. If that happens, you just sometimes need to stick a wee fingernail underneath the sticker. So don't get too rough with it because you don't want your foam and your stamp to separate. Sometimes you just need to find a little edge where you can get like your thumb underneath it to give it a lift. Okay, and then just peel it off. So that's that one all set up and aligned perfectly. So what I see is where it will stamp. Let's do words just to show you that it works with stamps, stamped words and images. So this wee one is, let's see, you're so special. So we've got our stamp, we've then got our sticker, which again we just peeled the whole thing off the sheet, which still freaks me out because I'm not used to doing it yet. But I have to say, since I have started doing this, I have not got one stamp that's misaligned. Because if you don't get it lined up, there's no real saving it. I have tried, I have one that is a sentiment stamp and I don't have it aligned from another set, and I love the word, I love the sentiments, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to stamp it straight because I got it so wrong, and I've searched the internet and I cannot for the life of me find a solution for fixing it. So again, leave the backing off everything and just line up your edges. There we go. Firm press. Give it a wee press from the back, and then just give it a wee roll. A roll usually does the trick, a roll from one of the edges, and again, all perfectly lined up, ready to be used. And like I said, hasn't gone wrong on me yet doing it this way. So one other tip, I have in the past been known, once I have all my stickers on everything, I have been known to get rid of this bit that goes around the stamps. But what I have now found is sometimes when you're in the midst of crafting, desk is a mess, and you want to start putting things away, it's hard to know if you've got everything you need. So one thing you just need to notice, on the front of your stamps there's a number, and this is your set of 9. So there's 9 stamps in this, but are you going to always want to look, have I got 9 stamps, and count them? I find it now, what I have done from experience is once I have everything set up, I take the backing off this. So this isn't super sticky, but it's clingy enough that it sticks to the case, and it just means then you've always got your outline. So whenever you're replacing your stamps, if you go to put the stamps away, you know straight away if you're missing something because you've got an empty spot. So I used to always throw this away, but now, because as you can imagine, there's been sets where I've went to use it and I'm missing a stamp. It's easy just to realise if you've got everything before you pop it away. So that's another wee tip as well, just for keeping them neat and tidy, and knowing that you've got everything that belongs to that specific set. So there we go, folks, that's everything for today's video. Just a little quick one for a top tip. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it makes sense. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe to my channel while you're visiting. I really appreciate that, as I'm just starting out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll pop the link to my website below in the information so you can reach out. Or of course, if you want to shop with me for items that you've seen here in my video, then you can do that as well. And all other crafty goodies as well. There's a brand new catalogue to be browsing there, so there is. So thanks very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye!